time for your story. No time for your story. Tell it to the pocket meter if he's on the boring. No time for your story. No time for your story. No time for your story. Drop coins in his mouth at the doors of snoring. Where you from? What throne you claim? All that noise still sound the same. You talk big smoke, but there's no flame. Just perfume sprayed on something lame. You strut like royalty of a plastic crown, but the gold paint peels when the lights go down. I see the pennant behind that frown, like a rabbit sprinting in a ghost town. You're all bar, zero bite, shadow boxing in candlelight, acting savage, acting tight, but crumble fast when truth gets bright. You cross the map to reinvent, but arrogance don't pay the rent. Old hometown still heaven sent, laughing at the act you represent. You say you're boss in a brand new zone, but your hand pies cardboard, hollow bone. You built that throne from overblown hot air, ego and borrowed tone.
It's time someone cut your mic. Static scream, that's what I like. True sharp edge, surgical strike. Your bedtime tales all parasite. I'm not your shrink, not your priest, not your bartender, the beast. No sympathy banquet, no pity feast. Take a second to the meter, at least.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story. Tell it to the parking meter if he's on the boring.
Right. Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story. Drop coins in his mouth at the doors of snoring. Save your breath, oxygen thin. Every word just paper skin. You call it hustle, call it spin. I call it decorative mannequin. Your flow limp like haunted knees. Beats wheeze, begging please. Charts climb, that smoke machines. Cardboard hype and plastic dreams. Pain talk loud, then prove the scar. Either swing hard or stay where you are. In this jungle we raise the bar. You chasing glitter, we chasing war. Other side, one dotted lines. We signing ink that never declines. You sell illusions, cheap designs. We carve foundations out of spine. Watching every over crack concrete. Blueprints echo when drums compete. You left behind in museum sheets. Artifact king of recycled beats. It's time someone cut your mic. My echo chamber parasite. I'll say it clear, I won't be polite. Your fairy tales die tonight. I'm not your buddy, not your guide. Not the year where you confide. Take that drama, let it slide. Parking meters open wide.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story. Tell it to the parking meter if he's on the boring.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story. Drop coins in his mouth at the doors of snoring. If you think I'll kneel and praise, you misread all the warning signs. I turn my back, no bouquet, no slow applause for costume plays. Don't hit me with that moral spin. Wild cotton profits in your grin. Sweet disguise with razor thin. Layers of sugar hiding sin. Diamond dreams and glitter schemes. On stage shots and curated screams. Would you stand if lights went dim or vanish quick when pockets slim? That silhouette ain't holy art. It's painted cracks on brittle heart. Whole museum of counterfeit parts. Framed in ego falling apart. Cut the mic, let silence speak. Truth don't stutter, truth don't leak. Your legend fragile, paper weak, autographed and obsolete. I'm not here to sip your lore, not your confessional anymore. Feed the meter at the door, it digests mids by the score.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story. Tell it to the parking meter if he did the boring.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story.
Sorry.
No time for your story. Drop coins in his mouth at the doors of snoring.
Sorry.